You're gonna have to, you have to trim this out. I just remembered that my wife has her students watching our podcast.
Oh my!
They're in
When we start
school.
this over, Shane say win of the week, and then John, you go. I'll go first, and then go.
I don't know why you guys hesitate so much. You want me to write down the order again? I'll just do it.
I do it on purpose, actually.
Welcome to another episode of 5 Idiots Talking Toys. It is Wednesday's Wins and Wiffs of the Week. We're here with the boys, and we're going to talk about the new items that have come into our collections or the times we struck out this past week. What's going on, guys?
What's up, man? How are you?
Hi, Shane. Thanks for having us on.
You're welcome.
So I think going forward, we all agreed that we're not going to do any hellos anymore.
That's exactly why, if you looked at my square, there was no vocals coming from it.
Yeah.
Hi, Charles.
So Charles,
how are you?
Since Charles is negative Nancy, going forward, he doesn't want any more introductions, no more hellos, no more anything. He wants the show to just start on a cue, and that's it.
Shane is not Oprah. We don't need to all go around the thing and say, hey, Shane, hey, Shane, hey, Shane. We already saw Shane. We've been talking to Shane for an hour before the show even aired.
Shane thinks he's Rachel Maddow.
Yeah, I know. I should put my glasses on. No, you know what it is? It's not that I forgot either. I'm thinking of it as I do, but like just to say like hello, it just like was natural. I didn't
Of course.
Don't say hi to us.
Did Juan Carlos send you his glasses?
Oh.
Those things are like not even like Coke bottles. They're huge. I mean, I can't even think of like a comparison. They're like these saucers on his face like this.
Too bad you can't post a picture of.
They remind me. They actually. I'm not going to post a picture.
No, I know.
But they remind me of. Oh gosh, what's his name? The guy that used to call the Cubs games, Harry Carey.
Oh yeah, but he had the big dark rims, but yeah, it's very similar.
Good old Juan Carlos. Get ready to be pummeled by comments.
Yeah.
Gifts of the week. It is Christmas week. Thanks very much for joining us. We're here with the boys. We're going to talk about the wins that we had, the new items coming into our collections this week, and see if anybody struck out anywhere. Who wants to kick us off with the first win of the week?
I'll go first.
John, what do you got for us?
Thanks, John.
You're welcome. I got something in the mail this week from one of our buds, one of our subscribers.
Nice.
Matt Neef sent this to me.
Wow.
It's McFarlane Superpowers Collection Flash. I've been complaining that we haven't had them around here at the Walmarts around here. You know what Walmart is, right, Chris?
I've heard of it once or twice before. That's about it.
John, flash that thing up there for us.
So I told him I'm going to open it. So here we go.
Oh, all right.
Because I haven't been. Let's see.
Give us a shot of the packaging. We got
Oh yeah,
you front
sorry.
and center.
Oops. Yeah.
It's all right.
Right,
Just
so-
throw it up.
So there's the Flash.
Take your time, John. Don't worry.
Yeah.
It's
And
not
then
a
on the
visual
back,
show or
it's
anything.
got the Wave 1, right? All the figures of Wave 1. And this is the final one for my collection. I'm so excited. So I'm going to rip it open.
All right.
Until wave 2.
We all miss John's little skits he used to do on YouTube as the newsman and your news articles.
Do what?
Yeah, whatever happened to that?
Nobody watched.
Not true.
Chris was the only one watching.
I watched.
We all watched.
Like 30 views.
You also did it when we had 100 subscribers. Now we have almost 3,000. I say you should bring Repro Roundup back.
That's what I
I'm
think.
going to
So
do
too.
that too. Nobody wants that either.
Yeah.
Nobody wants that either. But anyway, here's Flash. Really good
Nice.
sculpt. Very good.
He works
sculpt.
out.
He does work out.
He's got an
But another one of my complaints is about. No, I don't have a whole lot of complaints about these figures because they look really good. But one of my major complaints is that there are no action features. Like the Flash used to have the action feature when you
Squeeze
squeeze
the
his
hands.
arms together, his
Yeah.
legs kicked, like he was running.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, but it's really cool. Thank you very much, Matt. And that's going to go on the shelf with my others. Looks like there's
Awesome.
only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points of articulation with this guy.
That's awesome.
Yeah, really nice.
Very
gesture.
cool.
Yeah, very nice.
Very cool.
Well done, Matt.
Thank you, Matt.
All right. How about we throw it over to Charles, coming from us from LINY.
So I'm coming to you from the Lily Letty factory.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
So I got a
He's got the Spanish flu.
Oh, let's get Charles up there.
got a Lily Letty Zuckus.
Really,
Brandon.
that is Mexican, by the way, John. It's not Spanish.
Brandon, look at these eyes. Brandon, focus on these eyes, buddy.
Look into his eyes, Brandon.
Next, I got a Imperial Commander.
Mm.
Lily Letty.
Oh yeah, I can tell.
Nice one. Can you? Look at his butt.
No. Can't tell.
This
Yeah,
one,
they both look normal to me. What are the differences?
This one you'll be able to tell. Wicket with the caramel whatever staff. I don't know why he would come with this or what the reasoning behind that is. But I'm going to send these three in for grading.
Factory error.
Even with that rub on Wicket's nose.
There's no rub on his nose.
Okay.
You actually made me look a second time. Just to make sure.
So what are the differences with those figures?
The Zuckus looks exactly the same. The same with the Imperial Commander. And the Wicket, the only difference I can really tell is his staff.
But what? So how do you know if you have one in a pile of
Well, I
figures?
mean, obviously on the leg, it has
Check the mark.
nothing. It'll have like nothing on it. There's no like made in Hong Kong or anything like that.
All right, so
Really
there's no
not-
COO.
They have EPMs on the backs of the knees and the backs of the heels on the Zuckus, right?
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am not that good with Lily Letty yet, so
John
I
is
buy
dropping
from-
knowledge on us.
I buy from someone who's reputable and I can trust them, and I go from there.
Honestly, there's probably a book out or something like that, but I've been trying to
I have it.
figure out the differences. You have one?
Yep.
Care to
Javier Ruliopos. I just butchered his last name, but he does have a couple of books out there.
Bloody
Volumes 1 and 2, I believe.
I am trying to get smart on like the COOs and what the differences are, but the websites don't really help all that much
No,
with it. They're pretty confusing, and the pictures are kind of off, and I don't know. So, I mean, there's obvious ways to tell, with color of the horns with the Gamorrean Guard and the CCP and like the EPM marks on the back of Zuckus, but like an Imperial Commander, I have no idea.
yeah,
With
he
it,
looks.
it looks the same as everything else. Like I
He looks
don't know.
exactly the same, other than the COO is like scratched out. That's
Yes, wouldn't even know if I had one. I'd have to look. I've been paying more attention to COOs now when I pick up figures, but
I could send you a link for the book, Brandon. Volume 1 you cannot get. It's sold out. Super hard to get. When you do, it's on eBay. It's 3 times the price. Volume 2, he did do a Kickstarter not too long ago, and I got the book in the mail, I would say a year ago, 6 months ago.
I thought that was for the PvP and the POC figures.
Was it that?
I think so.
I don't remember what it was for.
Because he had one that came out with ships and stuff. I think that was
Correct.
for the European ones.
Oh, so maybe it's for the maybe it's the Spanish figures then.
That's
Did
why I'm
you
looking
read
for the Letty ones.
Did you read it?
Obviously not.
Who, me?
Yeah, well, you have the book.
Wrong. No.
So you just bought it just to throw it on the bookshelf?
Do you think I have time to sit down and read a book and look at pictures right
buy
now?
these books.
No.
You say that they're for Letty. They're not. They're for PvP and POC, and then you haven't even read them.
I'm supporting the hobby, Brandon. Okay, I'm supporting the hobby.
Well, I'm trying to find answers.
You can't handle the truth.
Yeah.
If someone out there knows someone who is vastly experienced on this, we would love to have that guy on the show.
Because I'm not a big fan of these websites that go into all the little details of pictures. I still can't tell the difference.
Yeah, it's
unless it's obvious, like scratched out. CO
like a
EPMs
smart
or
CO.
different paint. Like unless it's obvious, I can't tell.
Yeah.
I would have never known that the Zuckus has an EPM mark. I saw it once I got it in, but if he would have sent me a regular Zuckus, I would have had no clue. Just no idea.
All right. Very cool. New Lily Letty's in there. Let's throw it over to Chris now. Chris, what's your win of the week?
So my win of the week is I actually got a gift also from a fan of the show.
Jeez.
It's a subscriber, and it is a
Whoa. Stop the clock. Just checking in on Charles real quick.
So this is the R2 pop-up from the Droids line. It's a AFA 85. And so I got this from Stephen Fulks. He sent this to me as a gift, which was very, very generous. Completely blown away by this. This is better than any gift that my wife would have ever have given me or gotten me. I help him out a lot with his collection. Whether it's
is he married, or I mean, maybe you can.
He's recently separated,
so he's available for you.
He's available.
It's such better gifts than your wife, you said.
No, so he got me that. I do help him out a lot with his collection, and I don't ever expect anything ever from anyone. But he felt the need to get me something that I didn't have for my collection, so he reached out to my brother and asked Charles what items I was missing from my collection. And then he ended up buying that from David Sean, another one of our good friends and listeners of the show, who mailed it to my house. So it was like a concerted effort of a couple of guys. But just want to say thank you to Stephen Fulks for getting me that generous gift. I don't have it in my collection. I've actually never had one. They're always so hard to find, like an 85 grade, especially in like a new K style and AFA and stuff. So was completely blown away. I had no idea it was even coming.
That's pretty special.
And he sent me a really nice card with it too. I'm not going to read it on air, but it was a very nice card and definitely meant a lot. So
yeah, he's been also been a friend of the show as well. He donated the item that we raffled off a few months ago or over the summer. That was really nice. And that was an expensive mock that he donated to the show. So thanks to Steven for that once again. And
yes,
acknowledge a really nice gesture.
Thanks, Steven. That's awesome.
Great guy.
Yeah. All right, guys, I'm going to go next. I'm not going to wear white gloves. Don't need to wear white gloves.
Pull out his candy tray.
I got something unique in.
Little Debbie's cake.
Little Debbie's cake. Yeah, we're on the search for those right now. I got something that was that's a custom that I ordered a while back. It was a special order. It was something that the person who made the customs didn't make this figure. I'm sure you can guess who it is, but I ordered it. They said that they could make it. It took a bunch of months to get it. I think I actually forgot about it. I ordered it like 3 or 4 months ago, but just open this while we're sitting here. This is my first look at it. Let me actually get myself on the screen here, right? Who are we going to look at? Christopher?
Is that from Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, or?
Yeah. So have you guys seen on the groups the
I have.
I think it's a couple actually, like a husband and wife, but they make the micro collection.
I forgot.
It's not the micro collection from. There's a guy in Mexico, I think, that makes them, right? And then there's some other people who make customs. They're very similar. They're like this micro collection figures, but
That's pretty
you
sweet.
can see that.
Does the feet and hands move and everything?
They don't. It looks like the waist moves, but it's uncracked. So I don't even want to bend it right yet. But the arms do not move. The head has a little wiggle to it, like you can turn.
Does the helmet come off?
I was wondering when I opened it, but I don't think it does. But it does swivel a little bit. But in any case, so this is the one, and
it came with accessories and stuff too, like the staff.
It did not, no. But so here's the one piece, and then I guess I'm not sure how this works. I'm just unwrapping the bubble wrap right now. I have never even looked at this, but here's the card back.
Oh, cool.
And it came with a bubble, a blister.
Oh, cool.
So I don't know if you can, the thought is that you make your own little mock, or you can keep it loose if you want to. I'm trying to get no glare here, but yeah, this little micro figure. And just to give a little bit of reference here.
What's the brand of?
It is
Teeny tiny
figures. But just to give a reference of size, this is the size of it. And here's the reference for the actual figure.
Wow.
You're just holding a vintage mock with just no gloves. Just
this is from a couple Wins and Wiffs ago. This is my guy that's got little.
Yeah. Gotcha.
It's not a real super nice one, but yeah. So this is my win. This is a custom teeny tiny figures, and there's another little logo here. The 3D Panda. I think that's the company. The 3D Panda. So take a look for that if you guys are interested. But I think they make a bunch of different mini Star Wars vintage figures. So that's pretty cool. A little addition to my focus.
Nice.
All right, Brandon. Let's throw you up on the screen. What do you got for us this week?
I have a 31 back Greedo.
Wow.
Nice.
Mock. Can't really see it with the glare that I picked up.
Is that a reseal?
No.
That looks really familiar.
It's not one of what? Yeah.
So
I know
what back
you mean.
is that?
31 back Greedo.
Nice.
On card.
Okay.
Amazing.
Moldy.
So that's my one of the week.
I don't think
Is that
you really
graded, or is it just in a slider case?
It's in an acrylic case.
Nice.
You don't really normally see a lot of 31 back Greedos.
Yeah.
What was
I don't have a
the
Greedo,
initial the initial run was for Empire was 20 or 20 and then 21 or
For Empire? No, that's Star
Yeah.
Wars.
no, that is it.
No, Empire Strikes Back has 21 backs. The transition card.
Yeah, transition.
Oh, okay. All right. So that's 10 more.
I want to
10
say
more
it's like
figures
a
back
21E or something like that. Or
Okay. All right, some good wins this week. Some nice stuff. Couple of gifts on the docket, and Charles has got some international figures. Got a custom and a nice mock. Excellent. Charles, you tipped us off that you might have the whiff of the week. What do you got for us?
Unfortunately, I do. I was selling something on Rogue 5 Toys. A person was kind enough to send friends and family, ship it to him, and it got to him. And
Oh,
It's broken.
God.
So it's not my fault. It was double boxed or single box with all sorts of bubble tape, whatever it was, and it's not his fault either. So it's got to be someone's fault. So it's got to be mine. So I reimbursed him the shipping to him and the shipping back to me, and he has 0 out of pocket. And I will resend this one probably into AFA. So this was a 90 grade. So I'll send it back in and I'll see what AFA says.
Just got an 85.
We'll see.
I mean, there's no way to really protect that anymore. You can wrap it all you want, but if that thing, the box gets dropped on the floor, like the internal pegs on that are just gonna break off. It's just no matter how much bubble wrap you put around it, it's not gonna.
I'm not like a scientist or anything, but someone told me that if you glue some of the pieces of acrylic, it's actually stronger than the sheet itself. Like these things should never break. They should never fall off, never break once you glue it on or mold it on or however they do it. It's not supposed to break at all. So some reason, somehow, this is I think the second one that's happened from CAS that I either sold or shipped to someone else, and it happened again. So I don't know if it's a new thing, if it's faulty, or I don't know. We'll see in the future, though.
Maybe they're just quickly putting stuff out and not really paying attention to what's going on.
Yeah,
too much demand, and they're just kind of cutting corners maybe by their processes and not taking their time with it. I don't know.
Because usually with CAS, especially with the loose graded figures, like I've dropped AFA figures on the floor, and the peg, it does not take much at all for the peg to fall off. For the CAS, I dropped them on the floor, and those brackets still didn't break off. It still held. So I think I've only broken one over my lifetime over a loose graded CAS. So
through the years, I think I dropped those 2 I had. I had it on a whiff episode of Wins and Wiffs. And then I've had 2 more in the last month or 2 from shipping it to somebody. So I don't know if it's just the shipping, if it's, maybe the process they're doing now so they can, rush this stuff out. We'll see with all the future stuff what happens. But it's a good test to send into AFA. It was a 90 at CAS. We'll see what AFA is going to grade it.
All right.
Well, you heard it here first.
Yeah, you'll have to circle back with us and let us know how the comparison was. Mm-hmm. All right, boys, another good episode of Wins and Wiffs of the Week. Good to see the new additions to the collection. Sorry that we had a vintage item come apart there. You never know with shipping it across the country and certainly international as well. There's a lot of factors there, but good to share all this stuff with our viewers. We appreciate you watching us here, 5 Idiots Talking Toys on YouTube. You can also check out our podcast episodes. We release a new one every Sunday, but you can check them out anytime you want on YouTube or on your favorite podcast app in audio form. And we will see you next time on 5 Idiots Talking Toys. Good night, boys.
Thanks, guys.
Good night.
Hi.